Becky here. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am here to do another quick tag video for you guys. Hopefully quick. I talk a lot. So this is the end of the year book tag. This was done by Ariel Bassett, and her friend Raylene did this book tag on their podcast, Books Unbound, which is out every Sunday, and they are also Canadian, and I listen to them, and it's always a good time over there. Ariel Bassett did this book tag like a long time ago, but they did it recently on the podcast, and so it brought it back into my mind, so I wanted to do it again this year. So we're just gonna jump right into this. I'll take everything down below, of course, but let's just jump in and go for it. So, questions. Are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Yes. I have under 100 pages left of The Way to Blood as I'm recording this right now. And I have an audiobook of Funny You Don't Look Autistic that I have to finish with my husband. We Were Dreamers that I have to finish with my husband as an audiobook. And another audiobook of Dark Matter by Blake Crouch that I have to finish with my husband. We have a road trip coming up in a couple of days, so hopefully we'll be able to get some good audiobook listening time in. And I'm also listening to an audiobook with my daughters called The Wizard in the Wood, which is part of the first book was The Dragon in the Library, the second book was The Monster in the Lake, and this one is The Wizard in the Wood. So we have like less than half an hour, like 20 minutes left of that one, so excited about that. And a physical book I have to finish that I've already started is How to Stop Losing Your Poop with Your Children. So I'm like just barely into that one too, and it's so good, but it's a hard one to read because it's a nonfiction, and I want time to like highlight and like soak it in kind of thing, and I don't have the time, and I'm so tired, and my kids are always driving me crazy, so I need it in my life, but yeah, I'm trying to prioritize it right now. My older 3 kids are in school full time during the day, and I just have the baby here. Hi. So I'm trying to carve out a little bit more space to read and stop watching YouTube so much. Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? Not necessarily, but I do like to read Christmas books in December and winter books during the winter time. And now today is October 26th, so we only have a few days of October left. There's so much going on in November I want to be a part of. There is an Indigenous readathon I want to be a part of. There's the Gilmore Girls readathon I want to be a part of. It's my birthday. And then in December, there is the reindeer readathon that I like to participate in. There's just so much happening. But the books I want to read in November/December is the Narnia books. The whole series, but especially The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is very wintry, snowy, eventually Christmassy a little bit. Christmas doesn't actually happen in... Oh, don't eat those. Christmas doesn't actually happen in it. It's always winter without Christmas, but Santa does show up. Father Christmas. Spoiler alert. Tata. He's eating my craft. My decor. No, those are like little styrofoam balls. Oh, now he's mad at me. I gave you Rudolph! Alright, Jasper's gonna join me for this book tag. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Not really. I don't keep up with new releases. There is one written by Matthew Perry from Friends, Chandler, that he is coming out with in November. It releases, and yeah, I want that one for my birthday. Hint hint, nudge nudge, husband, my birthday's in November. This book comes out in November. It's currently on sale for $30, but it's a brand new, not even yet released hardback, so $30 is a good price. It's normally like $36, so that one. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? So November buzzword is any book ending in ing. Don't do that. He's like grinding his teeth. His top teeth are coming in. So yes, buzzword ing, and I have 3 books in a series that it's like The Choosing, The Returning, and something else ing. I can never remember what they are. And I want to read all 3 of those if possible. I found 2 of them as audiobooks, so that is awesome. Hopefully I like it, but at least get to the very first one in the series. So I want to read those. 6 of Crows. I have not read 6 of Crows or Crooked Kingdom, but I watched the Shadow and Bone series on Netflix. I read those books, but the Shadow and Bone series on Netflix included some of the characters from 6 of Crows, including a guy named Jesper. And my husband really liked that name. I was like, that's a cool name. And we named our son Jesper. So, with having never have read the books. So I really want to read that, and the buzzword in December is numbers, so Six of Crows. I was planning on reading it in October for animals, for crows, but I just didn't have time for it. So Six of Crows in December. What are 3 books? So Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom, all of the Narnia series, which is like 7 books, so that's like 10 books already that I want to read. At least those ones are short. And the ING books, that's 3 in the series. And a couple of Indigenous reads for sure that I have on my list, including The Strangers. So yeah, lots of books that I still want to read. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? Don't stop grinding your teeth. Possibly the Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. Maybe, like, I think people like Six of Crows a little bit better than Crooked Kingdom, but that one could definitely be one that is pretty high up there. There's also a Narnia, like, not a retelling, but a Narnia inspired book that I bought. It's called, like, Into the Wardrobe or something like that. And it has to do with, like, I can't even remember what it's about. But I wanted to read that one after reading the Narnia books. So that one I think could be pretty high up there as well. Why are you grumpy? Is there a book you think could still shock you? Yes, the Six of Crows one. I don't know if it'd be a shock, but... And the last book, have you already started making reading plans for 2022? Yes, sort of. I'm trying to set up like a year-long TBR called Read Your Bookshelves. So basically, I have to read the books on my bookshelves without buying new books and without using my library. Now, I just recorded the Library Lovers book tag. I love my library. I use it a lot. I encourage everybody to use it. But the point of this specific TBR is to read my bookshelves. Books I already own. I might use the library to get a free audiobook of a book I already have on my shelves. But the point is, again, to read the books I own. Stop grinding your teeth. That's disgusting. I hate that. And then I'm waiting for Kayla from Books and Lala to tell us what the buzzwords are for next year so I can hopefully fit books from my bookshelves onto that list. And I'm not saying I'll never buy a book in 2023 or reading plans for... I put 2022 because that was the year. This year. I'm not saying I won't buy a single book in 2023. And I'm not saying I won't use my library at all in 2023. I'm sure I will. But I'm trying to read the books on my bookshelf. So, yeah. That is all the questions. Thank you for joining me and Jesper. If you think I'm adorable, smash that like button. If you want to see more content from this adorable little baby, smash that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. Say bye!